Hey guys, welcome back, and today we are going to be talking about Star Wars battle droids. Now, these are some models that you probably haven't heard of, probably have if you're a really well-known Star Wars fan. They're pretty cool though, and this first one, oh my goodness, is amazing, and you're looking at them right now. It's the Avatar 7 Enhanced Super Battle Droid, and I'm gonna read about it right quick. Okay. A heavily armed and armored, enhanced super battle droid deployed during the Battle of Iktoch. The giant droid had 4 arms, retractable rapid-fire blaster cannons, homing missiles, a tight spray flamethrower, a wide spray plasma cannon, rocket launchers, and an experimental density projector that prevented Jedi from pushing it with the Force. Mace Windu and Saesee Tim were ultimately able to blind and cripple the Avatar 7, finishing it off by dropping the remains of a Hailfire droid on top of it. So as you can see, these things are very, very hard to take down, and I wouldn't want to take down one of these by myself either. So glad that Saesee Tim was there with Mace Windu, but to think there was a droid that can actually withstand the Force, that is completely insane. They should have used that technology on droids more. Well, anyways, on to the next one. Next up, we're talking about the Baron droid right here. And it was actually the model that led up to the Super Battle Droid. Alright, let's read about it. Okay. A precursor to the Super Battle Droid, the E4 Baron Droid was an experimental combat unit developed by Bactoid Combat Automata for the Trade Federation. Heavily armored and with great strength, the Baron Droid had a distinctive single photoreceptor that served as its primary targeting sensor. Each of its 2 arms featured twin laser cannons. Now, I like this thing a lot. It is one of my favorites. And, I don't know why they chose, well, I think they chose the newer model because it was made out of, like, I believe it to be Beskar, or, like, some very, very hard metal, and I get that, because this one was kind of made out of, like, the plastoid that you would use for regular battle droids, so I get how it wasn't as effective. I guess during that time, it was, like, very, very heavily modified. Well, anyways, on to the next one. Alright, next up, we're going to be talking about the pesky Buzz Droid. This thing was awful. Seriously awful. Now, I know you guys know about this one, though, but I was talking about some of the earlier models that you guys maybe not have known about. Anyways, we're going to do this one. It's it's a very interesting read. So, let's get into it. Alright, the Buzz Droid. Tenacious saboteurs launch onto enemy starfighters via specialized missiles introduced by the Separatists during the Clone Wars. They were also known as Pistoeka sabotage droids. When the missile achieved an optimum proximity to its target, it's fragmented to unleash a cloud of melon-sized metal spears into the target's flight path. The spears attach themselves to a target vessel, popping up open to reveal insect-like droids equipped with cutters and other tools. Buzz droids were designed to disable, not destroy, enemy craft. They operated quickly, slicing into starship hulls and severing vital control linkages. While their tools were effective, Buzz droids were relatively weak and vulnerable to damage. A hit to its central eye could knock a Buzz droid out of commission. So these things were really useful, especially when deployed in large numbers, but if one was deployed again, it would not be as good. Kind of like that the variant of that AT Walker, like the variant of that Walker that we did in the Walker episode. Forgot its name, but yeah, it was that one. The one that would, like, it was the Scout Walker that would go out and, like, yeah, I remember that. Well, no, it's not the ATST, it's I forgot. Anyways, on to the next one, but this one was a very interesting read. Alright, now this one, I said the Buzz Droid was interesting. You guys are really, really going to want to listen to this. Alright, this one is called the Cortosis Droid. Alright, a variety of super battle droid designated CB3 Ultra Battle Droid, specifically designed to counter lightsaber-wielding opponents during the Clone Wars. Now that is amazing. Anakin Skywalker destroyed the principal facility manufacturing these droids on Metalorn. So, thankfully, Anakin destroyed these before they became in mass production, but what if they had? That could have been a very, 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 very hard obstacle to get rid of. Blaster shots, I think, would do it, but not lightsaber strikes. Well, Force Push is good, so that's one thing. Well, anyways, on to the next one. Now, you guys have definitely heard of this model. It is the Dwarf Spider Droid. Now, this one, it looks kind of cool, and I think it's alright. Well, and I would say, okay, I would say I like the weapons design to where the laser comes out its nose. And I like how it actually looks like, kind of like a spider, like it walks on the 4 legs. And, yeah, well, except spiders have 8, but this one's still, like, ew. Anyways, yeah, so this one has half the legs of a spider, but still, I think it's really cool. Well, anyways, let's read it. A squat, multi-legged droid of destruction deployed during the Clone Wars. These mobile tanks typically serve the Commerce Guild in hunting down fugitive operatives. But when the Galactic Republic engaged the Separatist armies in a full-scale ground assault, dwarf spider droids were deployed to counter the Republic's massive clone army. Their striding legs were ideal for the rugged terrain of Geonosis, and their crimson eyes radiated with infrared photoreceptors for targeting the enemy through dense clouds of battle. So these things were cool. They had really good sensors, kind of like spiders have really good eyesight, and so do these guys. So they could see through fog, and their legs were really good at terraining, like Geonosis, so that's kind of cool. So you can kind of gather from that they were meant for, like, rocky terrain. That's kind of fascinating, too, that they built droids for different types, and it's really cool. Well, anyways, I hope you liked this video. Please consider subscribing if you want to. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!